Dima, a 28-year-old girl from Saudi Arabia, currently lives in Ajman in the United Arab Emirates. Throughout the years, Dima suffered physical and other kinds of abuse by her uncle, who took custody of her after Dima's dad passed away. In an isolated area in Ajman, I took the elevator in the old building that she lives in order to pay her a visit in her apartment. In her one-bedroom tiny apartment, Dima decides to record this interview on her narrow balcony where only a faded light is on and the only voice of the electric generator in old Ajman fills the empty and dark space around her building.
It was violent. I wasn't able to talk. I wasn't able to say anything. I couldn't even say stop. I didn't defend myself. After
lighting a cigarette, Dima explains the brutality of the violence she went through one day after her uncle was told by a gun in Riyadh that Dima has been going on dates with guys.
He was hitting me and he was asking questions, he was shouting, and I can't remember a single word he said. I can't. I'll try sometimes. I try to remember what he was saying. The only thing I remember is his face shouting at me, him holding the stick, and he was beating me up with it. He was kicking me with his legs, and it was random hitting.
After a year from being hit by her uncle, Dima managed to convince her uncle to send her to Ajman in order to continue her studies. After coming here, Dima isolated herself and dedicated her life to studying. Luckily, under her building, I ran into Savag, one of Dima's oldest friends in the United Arab Emirates, who told me about what her personality was like when he first met her.
I met Dima 4 years ago, and in the beginning, she seemed very reserved, to herself. She'd be drinking a lot. She wouldn't really open up.
The violence that Dima went through in her life affected her negatively. In an apartment that is filled with warm-colored paintings of sad women, she says that she is hopeless about finding the right man who will see her as a smart woman that is equal to him.
I look for someone who will see me as equally. When things get bad, I don't want him to run away, because everyone runs away. Everyone. When things get bad, they run away. This is life.
Despite everything that happened with Dima, she is a great painter. Painting to her is the only way she opens up about her feelings.
Painting is a reflection of me. My writing is a reflection of me. Seeing them is a bit just scary. It's scary. It's dark and twisted. So yeah.
After 4 years of witnessing her uncle's violence, Dima trusts people more and is now a woman full of dreams and ambitions.
Since then, now, 4 years later, she seems a lot happier. She's more open about her feelings, about her past.
Dima graduates as a web developer and graphic designer next semester from the University of Ajman. As her graduation approaches, Dima wishes to break away from her uncle's custody and to become an independent woman.
I want to be independent financially in every single way from my uncle. I don't want to need anything from him. I want to live in a place that actually respects women. I want to be heard. I want to say whatever I want to say. I want to have freedom of speech. I want a country that actually respects me as a human being, not as a sexual object. I want to leave the Arab world. I want to leave Middle East and never, ever, ever come back.